Right. Also, I'd just like to take a few minutes to talk about stewardship. Many of you know me. I'm Joel Thompson. And in addition to wearing funny robes and carrying a funny stick around at the 9:30 service, I've been treasurer of this church for about 4 years today. And so let's talk a little bit about the stewardship. So by now, most of you have probably gotten a pledge card in the mail. If you haven't, there's a number in the pews there for you. And we're asking you to pledge some financial support for Christ and Holy Trinity Church in 2017. And I've already returned my pledge card, and I've increased my pledge for this coming year, and so I wanted to share with you some of my personal reasons why I've done so. I first moved to Connecticut a little over 8 years ago after growing up in Wyoming and attending school in New Jersey. My closest family was over 1,500 miles away, and I had no friends in the state. I still remember my first time walking through those doors, August 24th, 2008. Little did I know back then just how important this church would become to me emotionally, personally, and spiritually. It was at CHT that I was confirmed in spring of 2009, and in the ensuing years, I found that my nearest family wasn't 1,500 miles away. It was right here in this church. So many loving individuals, people like Louis and Doris Fuertes, Stephen Francis Rowland, Tim Roof, Bill and Debbie Finan, Don and Don Sullivan. And I could keep going, but I don't want to keep you here forever. What I found is that there's a special kind of magic in this place. And that magic is an abundance of faithful Christians who are living out Jesus' call to all of us to love. This transplant from Wyoming was very skeptical of moving to New England until I experienced firsthand the transformative power of loving the way Jesus would have us love right here at Christ and Holy Trinity. And that's why I support the church the way I do. I want as many people as possible, including those who have yet to walk through our doors, to experience the power of God's love. My position as treasurer for the past 3+ years means I'm the guy who literally signs the checks, so I know where all the money goes. And that gives me a bit of a unique perspective. I think one of our shortcomings in this church is that we don't do a very good job of publicizing all of the amazing things that are going on. Make no mistake, God is here among us, carrying out his works. I wish I could share everything that I've seen with all of you so that you could appreciate CHT in a little bit of the way that I do, but again, that would take too much time. I'm able to see the way so many faithful servants of God are seeking to serve God and better understand him, and to love all of their neighbors. I see our congregation loving those who have lost a loved one. I see our congregation serving the poor at Gillespie. I see our congregation forming the next generation of Christians in our confirmation program and teaching them about serving the poor at Chapel on the Green in New Haven. I see our congregation loving each other as we deal with just the normal everyday stresses of life. And that's the magic of this place, the magic of God's love and of faithful Christians who strive to exemplify that love. I support Christ Holy Trinity Church financially because I see firsthand this magic. I see how this magic is created by the many faithful, committed, loving members of this congregation. I see how this magic is made possible by the financial support of all of us. And I see how this magic will continue into the future under the care of the leaders of this church. I see all this, and I want even more people to experience the magic that is God's love that I've found here at Christ and Holy Trinity. And that's why I've increased my pledge for 2017. And as you all pray about what level of financial support God might be calling you to give CHT in 2017, I hope you'll reflect a little bit on the magic that you see as well. Thank you.